sets the expert and pro guitarist apart from the bulk of mediocre players out there? Why is it that some players seem to effortlessly shine on stage, spontaneously composing riffs and licks during their solos? And why do pros seem to naturally be able to improvise right on the spot in the middle of some song, while the rest of us still struggle with just basic creativity? The difference, in my opinion, aside from hours of practice, lies with scales. And no, I'm not talking about just learning scales in a rote fashion, playing them up and down the fretboard a few times a day. I'm talking about internalizing scales, in the sense that you train your ear to play them without even thinking about it. In that sense, they naturally occur when you start soloing, and they spur your creativity on the guitar. My name is Leon from plugandplayguitar.com, and for the next 7 minutes, I'm going to be talking about a product called Guitar Scale Mastery. This product is going to help you get beyond the basic stuff on guitar, simply playing lullabies around the campfire, to a place where you can start to sound like a lead guitarist. So let's get down to the review. What I've done here is I'm going to show you a couple of screenshots of the product. I've logged into the members only area. Craig was kind enough to give me access specifically for this review. So before you dig right into the Scale Mastery system itself, there's a couple of introductory lessons on the usage of scales in guitar music. And these just serve as a very broad overview of how to use scales. They're very detailed. They even include some PDF handouts and exercises that you can fill in. And from the start, it's pretty clear that the author has put a lot of detail in these lessons. I assume that it probably took him many painstaking hours to compile all of this material. And this is the kind of stuff that you would normally pay an offline guitar tutor, lots and lots of money for. And with this product, obviously, you have the advantage of just learning from home. So let's have a look at the Scale Mastery system itself. This makes up the bulk of this product. What I've done is I'm going to show you a little video of where I actually log into the member-only area and access the system. I'm going to click on System here, and this takes you to the overview page. And if I scroll down here, then as you can see in the video, all of the links on this page link to lessons that cover this system. What I'm going to do first is I'll take you to this link that says Overview of the Guitar Scale Mastery System. And Craig put a real nice little graph on this page that sort of outlines the way his system works. I don't want to give you too much information on the system itself, because obviously that's the product that he's trying to sell. The way that it does work is he basically divides it up in that you study a single scale at a time, very detailed and in a very comprehensive manner, by firstly just studying the scale on a single string. This is something that very few guitarists do, and it's one of those things that set the mediocre players apart from the rest. After studying the scale on a single string, you're going to go to two-string scales, where you play the same scale on two strings, and then eventually the 3-note per string, which is where you use the entire fretboard to play the scale. So I'm going to go back to the overview section and just scroll down. Everything that I'm highlighting here focuses on the one project, single string scales. So there's a lot of lessons. Some of them are theory intensive, and some of them focus more on technique. So Craig actually teaches you what you need to know before you get to play it on the fretboard, which is of course a great way. I'm going to go in on one of the technique lessons here, and as you can see, this is what most of the lessons look like. You got a tab, and then you got your audio section, which provides you either a backtrack or a sample of what you should be playing is supposed to sound like. Let's go down here, and I'll just quickly talk about the ear training scales. Ear training is of course essential for anyone who wants to learn soloing. So Craig does a great job of covering that. And then finally, the applications section has got 3 parts: focused lick creation, focused improvisation, and gesturing. So focused lick creation along with focused improvisation will teach you to spontaneously start creating your own licks. And going through these lessons, I again realized that this is coming from someone who's been doing and teaching this for many years. So getting beyond the point where you just play the same stuff on the fretboard over and over again, these kind of lessons will help you to be spontaneous in a natural and normal way. So let's have a look at some of the bonuses that come with this package. Before signing up to buy it, you're promised that you're going to get 2 free ebooks, and of course you do. The first one is called Pentatonic Guitar Success. This is actually quite a big book. I think the author used to sell it separately at one stage, and now he's just made it a part of this product, part of this package. It's quite a useful book that focuses specifically on the pentatonic scale usage. The pentatonic scale is, of course, the scale that's mostly used in blues and rock music. So that book zooms in even further on that. The second book is called Scale Degree Mastery. Also an ebook, also quite a large one. And this is going to help you with memorization with the different degrees of the scale on the fretboard. I'd like to finish this review with an overview of some of the positives and the negatives that I see in this product as a whole. So positives, this is solid stuff, solid material coming from someone who's been teaching guitar for many years. It comes across in the way that he presents the material. This is really a unique system. Anyone who's going to follow this system, even just for a few weeks or for a few months, I think you'll see your ability just skyrocket when it comes to soloing and to internalizing and mastering scales. I think this product is great value for money. Many people might say that, you know, the $70 that you pay for it is quite expensive. And yet if you argue that you get to pick the brain of a pro player who's presenting you with a unique system that he's tried and tested, and you get to do it in the comfort of your home, then I definitely think any serious guitarist should not think that this is too expensive. This product provides great value for money. All right, anything to mention under the negatives? First of all, no video. If you spend any time on my site, Plug and Play Guitar, you'll know that I always go on about the importance of video with guitar tutoring. This system doesn't have any sort of video training. The lessons are simply text-based, and luckily there is audio for you to listen. I would add a disclaimer though, that even though there isn't video, since this product isn't aimed at beginners, it might not be that